Before we dive into the latest developments on Law and Order SVU, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button if you're enjoying the content. As a longtime fan of the show, I have to ask, are the writers of Law and Order SVU intentionally ignoring the potential romance between Benson and Stabler, or is it just a case of bad timing? Um, the season 25 finale left us with a cliffhanger, and the premiere of season 26 seemed to put the kibosh on any hopes of a romance between the two. And detectives, which invested in California, they they left the debut of season 26 further developed the recent developments in the Benson-Stabler dynamic throughout the initial 12 seasons. These two characters were partners, and their bond was purely platonic. However, several memorable episodes showcased a tension between them that hinted at potential romantic or sexual undertones. Uh, at that time, Stabler was married to Kathy and had no intentions of leaving her. In one of the most heart-wrenching episodes of the show, Kathy Stabler met a tragic end, serving as a prelude to the spin-off Law and Order Organized Crime. Following her demise, it appeared that Detective Benson and Stabler were on a path towards a romantic connection. Once Stabler had taken the necessary time to deal with his death, and by grief, anti-city cell, an infant tension of death. The series seemed to be steering us towards a beautiful love story. However, the season 25 finale unexpectedly halted their budding relationship. The season 25 finale effectively paused Benson and Stabler's romance. And in the finale, Benson loaned Eileen Flynn the necklace Stabler had given her a year ago, an action that led to their only conversation during the entire season. It became apparent that the possibility of Benson and Stabler having a romantic relationship was largely over. Yet when Benson chose to give her necklace to Eileen, Stabler expressed admiration for her kindness towards someone she barely knew. This suggests there might be a tiny chance that Stabler's feelings for Benson could transform into romance in the future. However, Benson's decision not to keep the necklace seemed like the conclusion of what was once a promising phase in their relationship. The season 26 premiere totally ignored Benson and Stabler's situation. Stabler's name was not mentioned, nor was the necklace. This was a conscious decision by the writers, signifying that they no longer plan to portray a romantic relationship between Benson and Stabler on screen. In fact, the absence of any Stabler references in this episode was a deliberate choice, allowing the writers to focus on other storylines. The show's return to its original format in season 26 means that personal stories like the Benson-Stabler romance will take a backseat to the main cases. This might be a necessary step for the show to regain its balance and focus on what made it great in the first place. As Benson works with a complete team in season 26, she has the opportunity to concentrate more on overseeing detectives and venturing out into the field when necessary. And then I guess it wasn't a lot of by allegedly followed by allegedly partner. And so,
you were missing more stable in many cases. So
what's next for Benson and Stabler? Will they ever rekindle their romance, or is it truly over? Only time will tell. But for now, it seems like the writers are taking a break from the personal drama and focusing on the cases that made Law and Order SVU a hit in the first place. And with that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.